Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today we are going to be looking at 15 acres that's located in between Pickett State Park and Big South Fork National Forest. On this property we have 3 RV hookups. One only has the electric and the water position, and the other 2 that are down below the hill has septic, electric, and water, and internet and telephone service down in the lower part of the property itself. The property also includes a 2014 camper that can be negotiated with the sale of the property as well. The property also includes bluffs, a creek runs through the property, caves, and whatnot, and a lot of beautiful wildlife that runs through the property as well. So we're going to take a look at this upper part. Oh, one more thing. There's also 3.27 acres that is also can be negotiated in the sale of the property as well. That is just down the road on North Laurel Road that way. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the tour. So right here is the first RV hookup with the water access, and of course right there is the meter for it. And this little part right here can be developed into an actual building site for your home, and you would have like a beautiful view of the scenery. Now this general direction here is where Pickett State Park is, and directly behind me would be the Big South Fork National Forest area. And of course right here's the meter, and we have plugs for your trailer or your common household items to charge or whatnot. Got a breaker box there. Now when we go down to the bottom of the hill where the actual entrance is to the main camping area, which will go down the road a little ways, and we'll come down and go straight down to where the main building site would be at. Alright, we're now at the bottom part of the building site, on the main building site of the property. Just to look around, that way you guys can see how this portion of the property is laid out. And of course right through here is the holler. Has a lot of growth coming back through here. Right here you got a satellite dish and part of the electricity box right there. And of course right here you got the meter that has the 2 RV hookups with electrical plugs and whatnot that are attached to the camper. And the actual septic tank is right over here on the furthest portion of this flat area, and the field line goes straight out that way. Now this camper, it's a 2014 model Jayco, as you could see. Now this camper can be negotiated with the sale of this property, and as you can see, it's been occupied at different times. Well, they got a little campfire right here, place to hang out, lots of wildlife, lots of nature to check out. And this building here is also comes with the property itself, and of course they have a lot of their personal items in here that they use periodically while they're down here camping. all the necessary tools to do whatever you need to. Plow, post hole diggers, weed eater. Now what we're going to do, the owners have put up signs and markers right over here in which I'm going to go down there and take a close-up shot of the ribbons and the actual signs that go down to the creek. 1 second. Alright, let's continue on toward the trail that the owners have made, in which they mark the property very well as far as where to go. As you can see, to the creek. Now once again, the septic tank is located right here, and the field line goes straight out here. Well, I'm not sure if it's straight. It might be zigzag. I can't definitely tell you. They've done a lot of work clearing the property out, as you can see with all the wood. And right here is the clothesline. You can see the clothespins. Another sign. And these ribbons right here, if you follow them, they will take you all the way down to the actual creek and the rock formations and whatnot. I'll try to go slow so you all can see the actual layout of the property itself. Has a slight grade to it with a variety of different level spots. And of course, the bluff system here that goes down, it kind of staircases down. It goes off, drops down, and goes back out, and so on and so forth until they get to the bottom of the creek. And we'll just continue to follow the ribbon so we don't get lost. The ribbon goes straight off in that direction. And you can see that there's, as it staircases down, and it drops down again and continues outward. And it drops down again right here. Now, give me a second, I hope I don't fall. Ah, perfect. Another staircase down with the rock lining. Oh, cool. I wonder if I can zoom in. I don't believe I can with this wide angle lens that I've got attached to it. But you got a tree, the butt of it is just going right over the bluff line. That's how it's been growing for 20 or 30 years, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Now the husband took his bush hog and made this path all the way through here, and it will continue going all the way up in this direction, then it cuts back up towards the campsite. So you got two ways of getting down in here. You got the path that you can follow that's been bush hogged out and goes all the way down to the waterfall, or you can follow the ribbons here, here, and so on, and that will take you back up to the trail as well, or back up to the campsite, or future home place for somebody. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep on following the ribbons and the American flags until we get down to the creek. And I do apologize that it's kind of wobbly and shaky, but showing this piece of property, I wanted everybody to try to get the full effect or see the full potential of the property for whatever reason that may be. Maybe you're looking to get away from it all and live off grid, because in the spot that the property is located at, you don't see no houses around because you're kind of down in a nook. Okay, so an American flag, so we'll keep on following the ribbons. I have to say the owners have really worked hard with the time that they're here to keep the property maintained. Now right here, if the sun doesn't block the view here, but right here is the bluff line that falls all the way through the property. It follows the property line all the way through here. And this creek, you can actually follow it all the way to 3.27 acres that the owners have as well, that can be worked into the sale of the property. So I'm going to turn the camcorder off so I can get down here without falling. I don't want everybody to see that. Alright, success. I did not fall. Now me personally, I would just love to have a little camp area right here and just build a fire and just really relax. I don't know if you all can hear the birds, but they are chirping pretty loud. Alrighty, onward. Now if you do come down here, I suggest that you bring some waterproof hiking shoes or some muck boots, because there is water, a creek down here. Now from this point, you can see we came from all the way from up there. Now I'm just going to follow along the bluff line here where the sand is, and while I'm looking down, I see a lot of different prints from a variety of species of animal. Deer, some dog, possums, who knows, whatever. So now last time I was down here, this isn't the way I came, so I might be better off getting into the creek and actually walking up to where the waterfall is. So let's backtrack. I wish I had a zoom on this camera. All right. Now the creek, it isn't that deep, and the level of water really depends on the time of the year that it is. And of course, that's really common knowledge for this part of the area. So we can just see the beauty that is with this property. I really enjoy it. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up on the land and walk That's neat. Little rock formations. Alright, so right here, right in this area here is where the waterfall at. And we'll head that way right now. There's small fish and small frogs in this little creek. I foresee a lot of people fast forwarding through this video just to get to the good parts, like the waterfall here. And if I talk real softly, you can hear the waterfall. And I'll get a little closer so you all can see it as well. Now during the springtime and down in the winter, this is nothing but a pool of water. Now the water is coming down this way. Now after a rain, the water really opens up through here. Alright, so what we're doing now, right behind this peak on this rock here, around that way, is where we come in at. So what we're going to do is, we're going to go this way and continue forth on the tour of this property. Now granted, I won't be able to show you every square inch, but we'll definitely take a look at the highlights. As you can see, it's an excellent place to go hiking, just to explore. It's very beautiful down here. I'm pretty sure a little baby's been walking on his feet and hands. Lots of raccoons down here. And they've been walking everywhere through here. Looks like the it got kind of dammed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, then we will turn around and come back, because that would be the end of the property line right and around this area right here. If I can make it. I could have probably gotten the water over there, but it looks a little deep than what my muck boots can handle. Alrighty everyone, that just about does it for the tour of this property. Once again, this is not every square inch of the 15 acres, but you get a general idea about what you're buying. If you have any questions, call Christopher Todd Stevens or Lisa Garrett at 931-879-9149, or Christopher Todd Stevens' cell phone number at 931-704-4618. Y'all have a blessed day.